Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, representing Slick Town to the fullest, and I'm just coming back at you on this chilly Tuesday morning here in St. Louis to shoot a video. I just wanted to encourage you today, those who have contacted me and given me words of encouragement on yesterday. I say thank you. I appreciate them. And let me just dive in. Yesterday was a very interesting day, and I was reminded of something. And even though we're in the holiday season, and people say, this is the time, for giving and everything. One thing that I realized yesterday is that people can actually give you a hard time. And let me preface my comments. Everything that people give you is not good. Whether it's with malintent or good intentions, they can backfire drastically. And as I shared yesterday, I went to homegoing. It was pretty much as I expected. It was a beautiful homegoing. It was very tough. I don't like seeing my family in pain. I don't like to see especially women that I care for crying. Men trying to keep it together, but obviously when you lose someone close, it's no shame in crying. Even when in the Bible, when Mary and Martha lost Lazarus and Jesus came, even Jesus cried. Just for reference, look at read John 11:35. So it's not like I'm making it up, so to speak. Even Jesus wept. So, but the reality is, after I got home from attending the homecoming, I received some more news that just really devastated me, because it was sickening, it was ridiculous, and I literally had to meditate before I went to sleep last night, because I was very tempted to share my raw thoughts in a video, but now that I've had a chance to calm down, I can still speak about it intelligently and articulate my thoughts, yet still provide value and encouragement, instead of flying off the deep end as I probably would have, because of the news that I received after this first homegoing, and I still have another homegoing to go. I got word that one of my uncles passed on the 17th of November. It's over a whole week later now, and we just found out yesterday. And I think what really hurt me was that all the services have already happened. And one thing that I could take from that is, once again, even in times like this, we have to find some way to count it all joy. And not only that, even people who are wicked because of, or have malintent for whatever reason, when you deliberately set out to hurt someone, it's going to come back on you. You could call it the law of reciprocity. You could call it payback or whatever. But I was reminded, as I was talking to a cousin of mine, I was reminded that, vengeance is God's. Regardless to the issues, the past issues, because, issues, we all have them. And every family has a little dysfunction in them. Some more than others. But the reality is, no one should die alone. And in a way, I was reminded of the movie I Can Do Bad All By Myself, when after she received the news of her mother passing, it's the way she passed that got me, that got Taraji P. Henson's character, and she died alone. Her mother died alone, just riding on the bus. Nobody knew that she passed, but the difference was, her body was never claimed at the morgue, and they end up cremating her, and nobody was able to say, see you later, goodbye. That never happened. And to say that I feel robbed of an opportunity to, say, I love you, or say, see you later to my uncle, it just don't make sense. It just don't. And it has often been said that, there is an attack on families. And I've often heard that death comes in threes. And so in a 4-day span, because Carol passed on the 16th, I found out my uncle passed on the 17th, and Grandpa Young passed on the 20th. So that's a 4-day span. That's a 4-day span where 3 people that I knew personally passed away. And I'll pay my respects to 2 out of the 3. The third one, I had no control over that situation. But I will say that when you do harm to people, when you deliberately hurt people, it's going to come back on you. And so if you have nothing good to say about anybody, don't say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Because even though they may not hear what you have to say, there is somebody that hears what you have to say. And I'm just really at a loss for words. So, I just ask once again that you all just, keep my family lifted. Because I do understand that, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. This is not just some random type stuff. There is a lesson to be learned from this. And there is, once again, there is life after. So I'm going to wrap this up. I trust that that your day goes well, that is productive. More than likely, I'm going to shoot another video today as well. But I really wanted to get that off my chest because, when you do harm to people, your day of reckoning is coming. And when the day of reckoning comes, it is like God. It has no respect to person. So I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and love.